Hej, dzień dobry, witam w kolejnym odcinku z LA Noire. Niestety zostaliśmy zdegradowani i robimy teraz w wydziale podpaleń. Ja nawet nie wiedziałem, że takie wydziały istnieją tak naprawdę. Więc porozmawiajmy może najpierw z koronerem, którego już znamy.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Jak widać, wszyscy żałują, nie mnie, tylko kurde, żałują wszyscy. O ja pierdzielę, ale nawet nie chcę się temu przyglądać. Nie, muszę. Fuck.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Dobra, szukamy znowu kolejnego zepsutego boilera, tego insta-hit. Przepraszam, przeszkadzasz mi. Nie wiem, zegar raczej nie ma związku ze sprawą. Najpierw sobie zobaczymy w domu. No to też jest prawdopodobnie jakiś tam bibelot. Tak. Wentylator. Ej, no mógłbyś nie chodzić z moimi śladami. To już było, dobra. W takim razie na zewnątrz sprawdzimy sobie, co z tym boilerem. Gdzie on jest? Gdzie jest boiler? Ej, widział ktoś boiler? Widział ktoś boiler? Halo? No, boiler raczej jest zawsze założony na dom, przy domku, nie? Tak mi się wydaje. Albo ślepy jestem, albo go nie widzę. Może coś przy tym wozie strażackim, może oni coś odkryli. Ale ładne wozy strażackie, tak by the way. W ogóle mają. To jest... Ej, tak ładnie złożony wąż? Świetnie. Dobra. O! Ty dobrze! Tyle czasu szukałem tego dowodu. No chyba was posrało w takim miejscu.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Instahit znowu. Mówiłem, że szukałem boilera. Nie było boilera, tylko jedno kolanko.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No to dobrze wiedzieć.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Zaraz cię dojadę, koleżko. Chodź tutaj, chodź. No chodź, chodź. Już cię dojadę.
Stop! LAPD!
Mam cię.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
No poka poka. Poka poka.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
Ja też mam teorię na temat tego wszystkiego. Zobaczcie, powtarza się.
If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Dokładnie, kurde. Tylko pytanie nie teraz tak. Gdzie my jedziemy?
You can drive.
Właśnie, agencja turystyczna. Go! Się zamieńmy. Dlaczego za każdym razem każdy chce mi przeszkadzać? Czy oni wszyscy są upaprani w tych wszystkich sprawach? No takie wrażenie. Agencja turystyczna. To ta, która wysyła wszystkich na wczasy i podpala im domy? Myślę, że to nie będzie aż takie proste, ale to jest bardzo możliwe.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Okej.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Sawyer. Cancelled. I chyba ci, nie?
Here they are. Stephens.
Okej. Proszę pana. Fundusz Przebudowy Przedmieść. Coś pan o tym wie?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
No, poker face.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Okay.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
So.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Bardzo dobrze, dziękuję bardzo gorąco za pomoc.
Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you...
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Nie. Dobre. Ale bardzo fajny gość, uprzejmy i pomocny.
Fine. Where are we
Teraz
headed?
do funduszu.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Tak.
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Coś mi tu śmierdzi. Prawdopodobnie wszystkim powinno tu coś śmierdzieć, tak? Bo już nawet samo to, że głosy są fałszowane. Czy losy? Dzień dobry.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
A ciekawy jestem, czy mam jakąś poszlakę w tym wszystkim. Nie mam nowej poszlaki. Lokację mam skreśloną. W sumie nic tutaj nie znalazłem.
You know the way. You
Nic
can
tu nie
drive.
znalazłem.
All right. Where to?
No dobra. Jedziemy na remizę. A miałem taką chęć tutaj kogoś udupienia.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Okej. Remiza 32. Jaką on ma teorię dla
Came as
nas?
soon as we could.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Okej, to już widzieliśmy, prawda?
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Zapomniałem o wszystkim. Już nie wiem, o co chodzi. Dobrze, mam tylko 3T.
Good, your regulator's in position.
A, bo balon jest tutaj. Dobra. Myślałem, że balon to nakładamy na to na to właśnie wystające. Dobra, to zmieńmy.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas in.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
No, mam nadzieję, że next show to nie będzie, kolego. Bez przesady.
You're behind the wheel.
Insta-hit. Zobaczymy, co ciekawego nam powiedzą odnośnie tego zaworu. Fajne puzzle w ogóle.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
No, trzeba byłoby go złapać na gorącym uczynku, ewentualnie znaleźć na miejscu podpalenia jego ślady, prawda? To jest ciężkie, no bo jak mówimy, no, jednak ogień trawi wszystko, wszystkie dowody nawet. Chociaż tutaj, no niekoniecznie.
I'm busy now. Can I ignore you some other time?
Hello.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Rasick.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say
Tutaj?
something intelligent. You watch the Hammond Galahad fight?
To chyba nie
That
ty.
was. Anyway, that's the cop who caught the guy.
Idziemy dalej?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
I can tell you're lying.
To ty?
Lips are moving.
I'm gonna
Nie.
suck the hell out of you.
To chyba nie tu. Ej, kolego, no nie chodź za mną, bo mi załazisz drogę. O!
That price is outrageous.
Halo, halo.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Poor guy must be going crazy.
Dzień dobry, można? Manager. O, właśnie, do menedżera. Manager. Tędy? Hello?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
A widzieliśmy to na filmiku, prawda? Przed tą sprawą, że ktoś właśnie majstrował przy tym zaworze i obracał coś.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Zaraz zobaczmy. Pan Iwan. Nie mam do tego, żeby to potwierdzić, ale możemy zakwestionować, bo mi się wydaje, że...
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Okay.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Coś mi się wydaje, kolego, że kłamiesz.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
No na przykład lista. No właśnie, mamy dwa. Pytanie, czy to... To jest Ryana.
What about Matthew Ryan?
You know about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Nice.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Monterzy. Dobra. I ci monterzy są ewentualnymi sprawcami tego, nie? Wszystkich nie.
I want to run it by R&I. Cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Dobra. Zadzwonimy. Tylko teraz tak. Jak przez telefon podamy im wszystkie nazwiska? No dobra, może jakoś nam się uda. Dobra, gdzie ty masz ten telefon? A tu jest. Ten telefon zawsze w takim miejscu stał kiedyś dawniej, nie?
Operator, message
Gdzieś tam na osobnym stoliczku, daleko.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage.
Tak szybko?
Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks.
Mamy tylko jednego podpalacza chyba wśród tych wszystkich, prawda?
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasic. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Nie.
Show him and keep quiet.
No, dawaj szafy. Zaraz u nich coś znajdziemy.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
No dobra, tylko teraz które to jest? Reginaldzie, co ty tutaj masz? Spirala na komary.
Our company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Czyli kolega tak zwany na widelcu. A to co? A, anarchistyczne jakieś te ulotki.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Oraz?
Nope.
Dobra, ale to chyba nic więcej z tym nie zrobię. Dobra. A jeszcze? O, damn, coś tutaj jeszcze przeoczyłem. Czyli coś na tym. Dokładnie? Mam coś sprawdzić? A może odwrócić? Dobra. No już to mi się wyświetlało, halo. Właśnie. Otworzyć. No nie mówcie, że teraz będzie wszystko czytał. Takim małym druczkiem to przecież zanim mi się to wszystko wyświetli, to masakra. I teraz mi się przypomina ten obrazek taki. Nic nie widzę.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Dobra, tyle z tej uloteczki. Fajnie tu było, ale chyba raczej mamy wszystko z tej szafki, tak mi się wydaje. I Walter. Ma również ulotkę. Tak? No nie, już to widzieliśmy. Niech mi się to nie wyświetla, no bez jaj. Nedeps.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Nie otworzyłem to. Fuck. No i teraz będzie czytał wszystko. Ale prawdopodobnie jakbyśmy tego nie otworzyli, to gra nie poszła dalej, bo trzeba zazwyczaj wszystkie ważne poszlaki zebrać, żeby pójść dalej. Więc prawdopodobnie, no musi tutaj, kurde, mi wyświetlić się wszystko. Cały pierwszy akapit. No what the fuck. Thank you. Ej, zaraz, a tam coś jeszcze miał chyba? Nie miał tam jeszcze czegoś? A to buty to nie. Nie. Zostaw, nie podnoś tego. Fuck. Strasznie mnie irytuje to, że nie można pominąć wyświetlania tych napisów, które są na dole. Za każdym razem, jak coś dotknę, to za każdym razem musi to zostać przeczytane i wyświetlone w całości. Tu jeszcze czegoś nie zauważyłem. Chyba, że to trzeba dokładniej sprawdzić. A, właśnie, spiralki.
Barley has a problem with bugs.
Tyle.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Dobrze. Mamy kolejne poszlaki, a nawet ich dużo, bo tak naprawdę. LOL? Co się stało? Już gadali. Okej, a co to miało w ogóle być? Co to za nagle jakiś przerywnik ni z dupy, ni z pietruchy, można powiedzieć?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Tak wyszedłem i nagle co, retrospekcja? Jakiś super ekstra zmysł? Że ktoś tam gdzieś pracuje? Znowu? Pewnie będzie kolejne odpalenie, co? Insta hit.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Walter Clemens.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Oj, kolego. A mi się wydaje, że jednak coś możesz powiedzieć.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Barley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Pytam o co innego.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
What the f... Yeah.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Broszura Ryana.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party.
Dom złom trafiłem.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Tą drugą miałem kliknąć, broszurę. Shit. No nic. Czasami tak się zdarzy. Dobra, słuchajcie. Ja będę w takim razie tutaj kończył. Dziękuję wam bardzo gorąco za uwagę. Mam nadzieję, że się podobało. Jeżeli tak, zostawcie łapę w górę i zostawcie komentarz. Będę bardzo, bardzo wdzięczny. Pamiętajcie, że mamy weekend, sobotę, więc są wyprzedaże na G2A, więc serdecznie zapraszam. A tymczasem was żegnam i do zobaczyska. Na razie. Pa, pa.